Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? When you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. L.J. Collier able to run him down for a loss of 18 yards, and it will be 4th down as well. Now Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Reed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Carson, after getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, it's Carson, and they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And Myers able to knock it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson forced out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. Third down here. Here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Darrell Taylor drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They go play action with Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 20, 10, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 24. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson being chased out left. He's going deep for Brown. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, Carson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. it's Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Give him 7 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. To throw is Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. He's at the 50.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Flushed out right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception.
Shaq.
And this is
Shaq,
a game
you
that
gonna go right back there?
firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been
You
their
know I
day.
adjusted
Coming
that
to the
Braun
line
now,
here to
right?
begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception,
You
they
shouldn't
are
have gone
sitting in
right
an
back
even
there.
better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Metcalf gone, Metcalf gone, Metcalf gone.
Metcalf on the deep ball, and that's caught inside the 35.
You gotta cover Metcalf, man.
Seattle. DK Metcalf, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I see that. But you know you shouldn't go back.
One play,
Nah, you know I can cover
80
that.
yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
Yeah, them safeties.
They got it.
But bro, that same play beat you with. You forget the zones, the deep third zones don't work on the game, so you gotta cover that man yourself.
From a yard
Yeah,
or two
but
deep, here
you're gonna
comes the
do that, bro,
return.
until they fix that. Them deep blue zones can't cover that
Right
straight.
around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense
Well,
set
you
up
know,
the
Madden.
line for this next drive.
Madden
And let's
NFL.
face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game.
Yeah,
but
well,
it's kind of
it's all,
important for one reason,
no.
isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Yeah, I know he's a good player now.
Here.
I know he's a
But you
good
get
player.
points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the 24, they'll
Yeah.
go again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
Jackson now.
Oh, no, don't let him get away.
And he will slide
Yeah,
to
and
a
the
stop.
Seahawks
He
defensive
does
players
have the
was hit
first
hard.
down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So you got to look out for that. Yeah, you got to look out for that.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
Too. Yeah, Carlos Dunlap.
After the sack on first down, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man.
Ooh.
That's Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man, I didn't beat like this before.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
You running with the 49ers, right?
Across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, you're with the Cardinals. Oh, you're in my division.
Now it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around.
I get the Seahawks. I'm the Seahawks fan.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12
See, you let him get away again. Why you let him get away again?
There's an extra on every snap.
It's caught inside the 25.
You gotta play deep blue zone on that play. That's a glitch, man. I don't like that. Once you put a fast receiver on a streak in this game, it's hard to catch them. You gotta manhandle that play.
Carson, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time.
Exactly.
Here it is a much smaller
Madden
gain
gotta
of
fix
2.
that, man. They gotta fix that. There's no way blue zones can just run just like that.
And he's going
leave
to
a
battle
man
his
open
way
like that.
down right around the
That's
2-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean,
I
this
know we're gonna be
size,
on later, but
this
I'm gonna hit the
intensity
road.
usually gets
I'm
better
gonna
as
be
the
back.
game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager.
And they are going to score again. Yet
They know you're
another
way better
touchdown
than
as
this.
they
Way
just
better.
add to their totals.
Lost.
On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the
feel them
touchdown
out.
as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you.
Yeah, I know it can be different, for sure.
And found their way into the
I
end
played
zone
you
with a
before, you
running
know. I
play.
played you in the last league last year. You used the Giants. You bad. I
After
know
the
you did.
touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
No.
yards deep,
You
he'll
beat
bring
me.
it
You
out
beat
of
me in
the
the
end
regular
zone.
season. I used Chargers last year.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of
Yeah,
the
you
end
beat me
zone
in the
as he's
regular season.
down at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the
I
interception.
only
We'll
in
see
this
what they
one
do
for
on
now,
this
so
drive.
you could get me coming
Can't
back.
wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the
Yeah,
play
send
calling with
your
the interception?
send them.
How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
All right,
And they'll
Shaq,
work
that's
this
the
down
time.
to the
What's going on?
40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined
Yeah, I know you
33
can score
yards.
now.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
Try to
And
make it
brought
difficult.
down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And
17
little
more
bit of
yards
time.
on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Jackson will throw again. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. Rashad
I know this
Bateman.
man-to-man is
And
garbage.
they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's across for the
nice.
touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our
Who's these boys
fantasy
running
league.
back? Because
Indeed I
Dobbins
did,
out.
my good man.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Yeah. What other team they got available? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, cool.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay. All right, I hear you, bro.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
Oh,
Wilson's
see
going to be
there?
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon
This dude got
Humphrey.
injured.
And he will bring this back. It's a
No, Marcus
pick
Peters
six
got
and a
injured.
Raven touchdown.
Yeah.
This game's still fairly well in hand,
Yep.
but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's up past the
I wonder
20
where
to the
they did
22-yard line.
I wonder what they did with, what's his name?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one deal here, and this game should
nobody
be
pick him up.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 2nd and 12, Wilson rolling to his right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, you gotta be humble and
with 3
keep your mouth
seconds to
shut
go in a game that's already been decided.
and just play ball. Yeah, I going to let you
Now on 3rd and long,
stop that play
because
because you're supposed to be able to stop that
escaping
play.
the pressure right. Going for
Yeah,
Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is
That's the
dropped.
play. But we can catch
it's
another one. I'm going to hit
incomplete.
the
He had a
streets. I'll
big
be back.
gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.